Hey guys, today's video is a guide on how to get maximum scores in 3 major events: Arms Race, KvK, and especially the 4 Nation League, since our guild is about to enter it. Even though these are separate events, they all follow the same daily layout. Once you master the pattern, you can crush them all without wasting resources. So first of all, 4 Nations League. So this is going to be a brand new event for our guild or our server. This is a cross-server competition where 4 nations face off over several weeks. Each week has same focus as the Arms Race and KvK, so the building, training, research, Call of Heroes, monster hunting, and PvP. And our nation's combined score decides the ranking and rewards. We will be working alongside allies from our other guilds in our nation. That's why coordination and timing matter even more here. Most of all, preparation is the key. So let's dive in. Day 1 is territory building. You will be scoring points by upgrading buildings, using speed ups for building construction, and buying diamonds. Your universal speed up also counts if you spend it on construction of any building. So what you want to focus here are the big upgrades. So buildings like your castles, research cottage, rally hall, troop skin center, metal hall, your barracks, and your statues. They give the maximum points, so you want to prepare the construction first beforehand, upgrade them before the construction day, and pick them up on the day 1. When we do send mails and announcements saying please save your construction chest, this is what we mean. Once you finish the construction, you want to leave the chest on top there and not pick it up until the day of territory building, so you can get the points. You want your village to look something like this. This is going to give you a lot of points and you are well prepared as well. On the day when you use your construction speed up or universal speed up, I would recommend to wait for all the help you can get. So you can go to the help section here and look how many assists you've gotten. Once it's maxed, you can go ahead and speed up your construction after that. 2 is tech boost. This day you will score points by completing research and using speed ups for research. This day preparation is quite important. What you want to do is you want to queue big research early, speed them up today if you need to. With certain research tree here, it's not going to give you as much power as the others, so you've got to be mindful of what you are upgrading for the day 2, because you want to get as much power as you can with the least amount of research time. I would advise to avoid Arms Race Commendation and Arms Race Prep, and also for season 1, the season 1 Shadow of the World tree, because these research are quite long and they don't provide as much power as the other. This day is going to be a great opportunity for all the lengthy research that you've been avoiding to do. Firstly, I would recommend growth, especially the one in the middle, things like your construction speed and your research speed. Once you level them up a couple levels, they start to get extremely long. However, they provide a lot of power. So if you haven't finished these construction and research, that's a really great place to start. The other one would be your Q boost. March size can get extremely lengthy as well. So as you can see, it's 2 days, 11 hours, and it provides 7,000 points. That's one of the option. And the other one, I guess pretty safe option, would be the hero tree. This tree is not as important as the rest in terms of prioritizing your research. So for research day, for the tech boost, it would be beneficial to upgrade these. So for example, this one gives you 7,300 powers for 2 days. So if you queue this research on day 1 or day 0, it should be ready after reset for you to pick up. If you have 2 queues already unlocked, pick 2 long lengthy research and start them. And once you are on the day, you can go back to maybe economy. Usually these researches are a little bit shorter than the other ones, and you can just quickly research them, wait for the help, and speed them up. Day 3 is global battles. You will earn points this day by gathering resources from the world map and killing high level monster and mobs. The focus here would be gathering rubies, because they give you 2 points per ruby, whereas the wood and stone only gives you 1. So if you can find rubies, then best to mine rubies. And the other thing would be killing world bosses, so rallying up highest boss as possible. Even for Legion, try to go the maximum that you can and ask for help to your powerful teammates to help you with the rallies. The mobs do get you some points, however they are a lot less and you're better off using your stamina on these bosses here. With rubies, what you want to do is you want to send your troops to mine rubies a couple of hours before reset, so that way the troop returns after reset, so you get the maximum points. So on this day you'll be using a lot of stamina. Go back to my other videos to check where you can get staminas, potions, and use as much of stamina potion as you can. What you can do is send your troops to mine rubies. Once they are all back, you can start auto rallies if you have it with the highest level boss. If you don't have it, you can just manually do rallies until you run out of stamina. Once you run out of stamina, you can again send all your troops back to mining. You can leave one of your troops at home just to help with rallies, because you do get points from assisting in rallies as well. Day 5 is Call of Hero. This day is arguably the most popular day among the race. It's definitely my favorite ones because you get points by spending your hero shards and recruitment tokens. You can use all your recruitment tokens at the Taven. It's pretty straightforward, and you can use your legendary shard to level up your heroes. When you are leveling up your heroes, I would recommend focusing on boosting heroes you actively use and are in your faction. Again, going back to basic, focusing on one hero at a time. The other ways you can get point on this day is by either unlocking or leveling up your gears. Day 5 is combat ready. You will score points here by training your soldiers and also leveling up your pet or just consuming pet food in general. So what you want to do on this day is time your troops to finish training, or if your troops are ready before reset, just wait until reset to claim them. And once you have claimed them, you can go ahead and train more soldiers and you just speed up to train them. This day is pretty difficult to get a lot of points individually because there's only so much training we can do. So it's more of a group effort. If everyone trains their soldiers, then the overall score gonna be really great for the entire guild. And the next way you can get points is through leveling up your pets here. Day 6 is Invincible Warrior. This day you'll score points by healing your shoulders and killing other soldiers. So if you've won the previous days, you will get to attack their server, or if you've lost previous days, they will get to attack your server. So if you are offensive, you can go to their server and attack their castle. However, if you are defensive, they will come to your server and attack you. So for this, if you are on defensive, it's good to use shields. If you are attacking, just make sure you're attacking weaker or equal power targets so that you don't lose a lot of shoulders. Now, tip for this day would be using the Dark Legion challenge to your advantage. What you can do is few days before the day 6, you can start completing this task, and once you get to a higher level, so tier 28 to 30, you can use your weaker team to attack it, lose on purpose, so that way you will have lots of soldiers in your hospital. You do have to do this multiple times to get enough shoulders to heal. However, the beauty of this is that your shoulders do not die, they only get wounded and sent to the hospital. Once you have enough shoulders in your hospital, you can go ahead and complete all tiers. Just keep an eye out on your hospital capacity, because once you reach the hospital capacity, all your injured soldiers are going to die. So just make sure you have enough room there for more wounded soldiers, because you will eventually lose soldiers doing King of Barons or other bosses. On top of everything I've mentioned, there are other ways to get points as well. You can refer to the guild notice for that. So that's all for today. Hopefully that was useful, and if you do have any question, leave it in the comment, or you can DM me in game as well. See you next time.